My name's Allan, I'm 28 years old. I really want to become an IT manager. I've been a team leader now for the past 3 years working in the finance industry, and I feel it's my time to step up into an IT manager role.
So the first question is, tell me about a situation at work when you needed to say something to a colleague even though you thought it would be difficult.
Okay. There's been a few situations throughout my working career. I can actually think of one difficult situation for me, which happened about a year ago.
Yeah.
I was in a position, I was in my current role, team leader. I currently supervise 4 staff.
Yeah.
And one of my members of the team, they weren't performing, they weren't meeting KPIs, they were slacking off at work. And so I had to sort of approach that situation.
Okay. What were the actions or tasks that you took?
Well, what I did, I actually approached a colleague just in a sort of, they were separate to the other staff members, approached him and just set a time for us to meet. I actually brought him into my room, and I actually discussed the situation with him. I just explained why I brought him into the room. I said that he wasn't meeting his KPIs. I actually had some results there as well that I could show him of his performance.
Right.
Went through, and this was leading up, so throughout his performance reviews, I mean, this was leading up to sort of a situation like this, so I had his performance reviews there as well, and sort of explained the situation of, you know, why I brought him in, basically.
Okay. Yeah. And what was your reasoning for taking it that way, you know, setting up a meeting and bringing him in?
Well, I didn't want to, obviously some managers can do it in front of all the employees, and I didn't want to embarrass him, because he was a nice guy and it's never easy to hear that you're not performing well, so I wanted to sit down with him in a quiet room and discuss it with him. So that's why I sort of set up a time, and I wanted to explain the situation well to him with a lot of detail. So that's why I sort of set up a meeting.
How were you feeling in the lead up to all this yourself, personally, as a person?
It's never nice. Yeah. It's never nice having to do that, because obviously, as I said, no one likes to hear that they're not performing well. So I was you know, it's not a nice thing to do. I was a bit sort of apprehensive of how he'd respond as well. So yeah, I mean, it's never nice, but it's part of your job as team leader.
Yeah. And thinking more about yourself, you know, what sort of demeanour did you bring to the meeting, into the room?
I was calm. I was calm. So I just wanted to put him at ease as well, and just so I'd explain the situation well. And I wanted to back myself up as well, so that's why I brought in the results of his performance and performance review. So
yeah. Did you discuss those sorts of feelings of apprehension at all with the person, or?
I didn't. No. I didn't want to sort of let him know that I was apprehensive, or you know, I didn't want to let him know that it's not nice approaching this subject, because I just wanted to be very professional with him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the reasoning behind not doing that is to remain looking professional.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the result?
The result was, after I explained the situation, I actually we wanted to put him on a performance review.
Yeah.
So we actually sat with him. I got one of our staff members to sit with him on a week-by-week basis, just to monitor his results, so he could ask this person if he was unsure about anything. So we put him on a performance review. I actually reviewed that every week. And I set up a meeting with him just to see how he's going. After about 4 weeks, his results did improve.
Oh, great.
And yeah, we were able to keep him on, actually.
What is it that made his results improve, do you think?
I think just a kick up. Like, I think everyone needs a bit of a push sometimes. He'd been in the job for about 4 years, so I think he might have got comfortable. So I think he just needed sort of that
good old kick up the bum.
Yeah, if you like, just need a bit of motivation, a bit of confidence to go on there.
Okay, great. We'll go on to the next one now.
Okay.